The next vehicle, Leo, will bring new challenges. It is the direct opposite of the STRV-74. Being comparatively small, it is a fast and maneuverable Tier 7 medium tank. The vehicle resembles a light tank, so even its thin armor doesn't look like a drawback. The gun causes mixed feelings. It has problems with accuracy, aiming, and stabilization. But the AP shell damage is great, 300 HP. Tier 8 is where medium tanks are replaced with the era of heavies in the Swedish tech tree. The top vehicles have similar character, so you can gradually refine your skill and reach perfection. In different periods, Swedish tank designers drew inspiration from different sources, first from the Germans, then from the Czechs. There was a period when they were keen on French ideas, like that of the oscillating turret, and this is apparent in the Tier 8, 9, and 10 tanks. Emil 1, the Tier 8 tank. It's like the AMX 5100. Both have a drum-type autoloader. From the French tank, the Emil 1 differs only in thick and well-sloped front armor. The armor is good enough to absorb damage from lower-tier vehicles and most tanks of the same tier, a forgotten feeling for fans of autoloaders. From its Swedish predecessors, Emil inherited a high depression angle, 12 degrees. This allows it to harass enemies from behind the top of a hill. The AMX is faster, both in how it moves and maneuvers, and in how it fires and reloads. The French tank has higher potential damage per drum, coupled with higher penetration capability. In general, the Emil 1 will deal less damage, but you'll feel safer in it. Due to its better armor, you can take your time firing all the shells in the drum and feel safer. At Tier 9 of the Swedish tank branch, you will find the Emil 2. When comparing it to the AMX 5120, you'll see a similar situation. The Scandinavian tank is ahead in terms of armor, elevation, and depression angles and size. It's a little smaller. The AMX has better armor penetration and dynamics. Meet the Tier 10 Kranvagn heavy tank. It has inherited all the strengths and weaknesses of the Emil vehicles. The tank features thin side armor and a tight layout, so its modules can be easily damaged. The gun's penetration capability is not very high. There must be something to compensate for drawbacks like this. The Kranvagn's key strength is a combination of a well-armored turret and superb gun depression angles. And this determines your playstyle. Hide your hull and empty the drum. Your armor is good enough to do this without too much haste. If necessary, you can always change position. The vehicle has sufficient mobility